Most men waste hours trying to figure out how to stay on a woman's mind, sending message after message, overthinking every single word. But what if I told you it doesn't take effort, chasing, or perfection? Just 3 simple words used the right way can make her think about you over and over without you doing anything extra. And no, it's not "I love you." It's something far more powerful, something that sticks in her mind long after the conversation is over. Hey, welcome to Lauren Unfiltered. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of attraction, how just a few carefully chosen words can make a woman think about you long after the conversation ends. Here's what most people completely miss. Women don't obsess over looks or perfection. They remember how someone made them feel. Looks fade. Perfection bores, but feeling stays. If your words make her feel something that nobody else can, you don't just become interesting, you become unforgettable. That's exactly why these 3 simple words matter so much. I'll share them soon. But first, you need to understand why most men get this completely wrong. Most guys genuinely believe attraction comes from doing more. More texts, more explanations, more chasing, more proving how much they care. They think if they just try hard enough, she'll finally feel it too. But obsession doesn't grow from effort. It grows from impact. The right words don't just reach her ears. They echo inside her mind long after the conversation ends. They appear when she's alone, when everything is quiet, when she least expects it. Imagine a woman thinking about you all day without constant messages, without you chasing, without you trying to be perfect. 3 simple words and everything changes. This isn't a gimmick, a movie line, or some kind of manipulation. This is real psychology, deep attraction that works beneath the surface inside the unconscious mind. Most people think attraction is logical, like a checklist, handsome, smart, kind, stable. But real connection isn't logical at all. It's emotional. It's symbolic. It lives in the part of the mind you can't see, but you can absolutely feel. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will guide your life, and you will call it fate. Think about the moments that linger, the glance that feels like an entire conversation, the comment that touches something deep inside you. Those are emotional triggers. They completely bypass logic and touch something much deeper. Most men miss this entirely by trying way too hard. More messages, more effort, more desperately trying to be noticed. But true attraction doesn't come from effort. It comes from resonance, from leaving a quiet, lasting impression. That's exactly why those 3 words work the way they do. They're not just words, they're symbols. They plant a vivid image in her mind and pull her into a story she simply cannot stop imagining. You become the man she thinks about even when she doesn't fully understand why. The key is actually simple. Stop using safe, polite, emotionless lines. Ask yourself honestly, does this spark curiosity? Does it create an image? Does it move a feeling inside her? Filler fades. Emotion stays. Once you truly understand that attraction lives in the unconscious, everything changes. You don't need perfection. You don't need constant contact. You just need to speak in a way that her mind naturally remembers. And that's where real connection begins. You stop trying to impress her with perfection and instead you aim for emotional impact. That's when you go from just another conversation to the memory she keeps returning to. Let's be honest, most conversations sound exactly the same. Hey, how are you? How's your day going? Hope you're doing well. Safe, polite, kind, and completely forgettable. Kindness matters, yes, but safe is invisible. It doesn't spark feeling or create any kind of mental image. Without emotion, there's simply nothing for her mind to hold on to. The mind doesn't record words like a tape recorder. It works more like an artist, sketching only the moments that matter and blurring everything else away. You forget the exact phrases, but you remember the laughter, the curiosity, the warmth. That's emotional anchoring. A simple, "How are you?" just blends into hundreds of identical messages. It doesn't stand out, so it never gets replayed. Think about scent for a moment. A familiar perfume or cologne can instantly bring someone rushing to mind. Words work exactly the same way. When they carry real feeling, they link directly to memory. Reaching out without emotional weight is invisible. You haven't lit up her emotional wiring, so there's nothing for her mind to revisit later. Attraction isn't about chasing attention, it's about creating moments that quietly stay. Tiny moments that seem small on the surface but linger deep in her unconscious. Her brain is always noticing change. Anything that breaks routine gets flagged as important. Thousands of years ago, noticing differences meant survival. Today, it's what makes someone truly memorable. When your words break the pattern and stir curiosity or genuine emotion, you create a double anchor. She notices you in the moment, and her mind flags you to think about again later. But novelty alone isn't enough. A clever line without real feeling fades fast. You need both surprise and emotion together. That's why playful, mysterious, or slightly charged words stick in her mind while generic greetings simply vanish. Most men just don't see it. They blend right in with safe questions and polite routines. Then, trying harder, they send long messages, pile on emojis, overdo the compliments, and fire off question after question, just to fill the space. But instead of drawing her in, it pushes her further away. The unconscious mind naturally resists pressure. Attraction needs space. It grows in quiet tension, not in constant attention. Flooding her with effort kills curiosity completely. What once felt light and playful starts to feel heavy. Availability reduces perceived value. Over-questioning turns the whole interaction into work rather than play. The right approach isn't about talking more, it's about leaving real impact. Sparks, small moments of novelty and genuine emotion that cut right through the background noise. If every other man is handing her water, you're the one holding a match. Water is safe. A match brings heat, a little danger, and real attention. A single well-placed word can create a moment that lasts. Carl Jung understood this deeply. Symbols and emotional resonance engage the unconscious directly. Speak in a way that hints at possibility, paints a picture, and evokes real feeling. Then step back. Let your presence and your words do the work. When you focus on impact over effort, you shift from background noise to the signal she simply cannot stop thinking about. So, here's the bottom line. Attraction isn't about perfection, long messages, or trying too hard. It's about creating moments that leave an emotional mark, moments that her mind cannot forget. When you speak in a way that sparks feeling, curiosity, and vivid imagery, you stop being just another name on her screen and start becoming a memory she keeps coming back to. Focus on impact, not effort. Step back, choose your words with real meaning, and let your presence do the work. That's how you move from background noise to someone truly unforgettable. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more from Lauren Unfiltered. And drop the word resonance in the comments so I know you're taking this into your